Okay, continue, daughter, please.
Para esto mismos murió Cristo y volvió a vivir para ser Señor tanto de los que han muerto como de los que aún viven. Tú entonces, ¿por qué juzgas a tu hermano? ¿O tú, por qué lo menosprecias?
Mhm.
Todos tendremos que comparecer ante el tribunal
Tribunal.
tribunal de Dios. Está escrito, tan cierto como que yo vivo, dice el Señor, ante mí se doblará todo rodilla y
Todo o toda.
toda
Mhm.
toda rodilla y toda lengua confesará a Dios. Así que cada uno de nosotros tendrá que dar cuentas de sí a Dios.
Pausa. ¿Qué quiere decir doblar la rodilla?
Do the long one,
¿Qué quiere decir doblar la rodilla?
twist the knee.
Bend it. But how do you bend it?
When you're ready, you might twist it like that.
In this instance, it means that you will bend your knee.
To help others?
No.
Oh, like this?
The Catholics.
That's a boy, Snowball.
Hey!
Yeah.
Watch you next time.
You see how he defends himself?
Yeah. Yes, no,
He thinks the other guy is playing.
Snowball.
This guy thinks Snowball is playing.
You know now that water is his enemy. Oh. This one is playing though.
Mm-hmm.
Like a tail.
All right, we'll skip it. Keep going.
Por tanto, dejamos de juzgarnos unos a otros. Más bien, propónganse no poner tropiezo ni obstáculos al hermano. Yo, de mi parte, estoy plenamente convencido en el Señor Jesús de que no hay nada impuro en sí mismo. Si algo es impuro, lo es solamente para quien así lo considera. Ahora bien, si tu hermano se angustia por causa de lo que comes, ya no te comportas con amor. No, destruyas por causa de la comida al hermano por quien Cristo murió. En una
¿Repites
palabra,
aparte?
no.
Si un hermano... ¿Cómo?
Si tu hermano se angustia por
Angustia por...
causa de lo que comes, ya
Ujú.
no te comportas con amor. No. If one brother is anguished because of what the other brother eats, it's you guys don't love each other anymore?
I would say don't eat in front of each other. Like my brother and my mother and I.
Mm-hmm.
If they're eating chicken, I'll eat with them. If they're eating pork, I will move away.
Why?
Or shrimp.
Oh, what?
Or
You
shrimp.
ate shrimp.
I did before I read and before I met the Muslims and the Jews.
But you ate it at Adriana's house.
Recently?
Like,
Not to offend her. I got a check mark.
What?
I gotta make sure next time that she's got tamales or something that I'll eat, but not
some
pork.
tamales have pork.
Yes. So I gotta be more careful. I shouldn't eat over there. That's the main thing. However, the only time I eat those things is when there is no other food.
En una palabra, no den lugar a que se habla mal del bien que ustedes practican, porque el reino de Dios no es cuestión de comidas o bebidas, sino de justicia, paz y alegría en el Espíritu Santo, el que de esta manera sirve a Cristo, agrada a Dios y es aprobado por sus semejantes. ¿Semejantes? What does that mean?
That's a good one. I'd say it's big, but I don't know what that means.
Por lo tanto, esforzamos por promover todo lo que conduzca a la paz y a la mutua edificación. No destruyas
Maya, come on.
Well, I don't know what it means. It says mutua.
Mutua? It's
Mutua.
mutual. What's the next word?
Puntual.
Edificación.
Otra vez despacio.
Edificación.
Edificación.
Edificación. No destruyas la obra de Dios por causa de la comida. Todo alimento es puro. Lo malo es hacer tropezar
A tu hermano.
a otros por lo que uno come. Hola. Más vale no comer carne ni beber vino, ni hacer nada que haga caer a tu hermano.
All right,
Así-
stop this for a second. What does it mean? Don't do that right now, Maya.
Shed.
If you do that, do it outside. You understand me? Don't pet the cat like that over here. You could pet it and just hold it. But if you're going to be plucking away their hair from them, do it outside, please.
This-
All right, what does it mean, daughter?
Oh, Anthony. So it says that alimentos es puro. Food is pure.
Yes.
The bad is say that one thing isn't pure and make the other person down.
For instance, I drink wine.
You do?
Yes, I do. However, I drink red wine, and it's the sweet one because sometimes it was sour. I know what dry wine is. It makes you think like they took your saliva away. All right. If I know that my friend Bobby,
Drinks?
as soon as he drinks a little bit of wine, he becomes an alcoholic again. Will I drink wine in front of him?
No.
That is wise. Because I will make him stumble and become an alcoholic again. That's what it means to me.
Oh,
Can you
yeah.
give me another example of what it means?
So you're saying it means like if you don't eat pork, then don't eat pork around you?
That would be, yes. That would be wise, wouldn't it? If
Yeah,
you're going to have a
'cause- 'cause
wedding,
you get pissed off a lot.
if you're going to have a wedding, and if I have anger issues, and you're going to have a wedding, don't serve pork there. You know,
Yeah.
some people
Especially if
actually
you-
have
If you invite like, what do you call them?
Jews
Yeah.
or Muslims, and some people actually have 5 birthday parties or 2 birthday parties. Why? Well, my grandma and my son and my dad don't get along, so I'm gonna have one birthday at grandma's, another birthday party at my dad's, and then my my sister and my so and so don't get along, so I'm gonna have a birthday party celebrated with just my sister's friends, or things like that.
But that's for the rich people.
No, I've noticed people that have
Or you
little
just don't
money.
invite them.
That is also a way of doing it.
Yeah, just invite the person that's more important to you.
For instance, we had Ada and Margarita.
They don't get along.
They did get along. The first time they met, they did get along. But there are people that you know, or you don't know if they will get along or won't. Don't
Grandma and Ada don't get along.
So don't invite them both at the same time. But yet, they both will get along at the beach, or maybe they both don't want to go to the beach. You see how they're similar in some things?
Yeah. What's up with your chin? It's so dirty.
The story of Romeo and Juliet would be something like that.
It's so dirty to our chin.
When you look at them in the story of Romeo and Juliet, the beginning descriptions of both families were identical. So much so that they didn't like each other.
But Ada and Grandma aren't that identical.
Do they both want to go to the beach?
I don't know. Ada likes amusement parks, but Grandma can't go to amusement parks.
A fish and a camel, or a penguin and a camel. They each have their own environment. I had two friends. We were three. The day I didn't go, they started destroying each other's bicycles.
Mm-hmm.
Then I was the only one with a bicycle, and they were both like, well, he picked up mine and slammed it on the floor. Then,
It's the same thing with Shashira and Giovanna. They don't get along.
so you don't invite them at the
The day
same
that I
time.
didn't go to school, they had a fight. Like, not a
Because?
verbal fight, because they were looking for a seat, and there weren't any seats.
So one's on your right, one's on your left.
Sort of. Okay. 22.
Let me start another one.